numbers in Columbus are staggering. Police are reporting at least 6 shootings in just 4 hours.
And they all happened overnight. Crime Tracker 10 is mapping them out for you. Everyone survived, but no community is immune here. 10 TV's Stephanie Stanovich is asking what can be done to stop it.
She calls it a pandemic within a pandemic. We're fighting COVID-19, but we're also fighting violence in our streets. I talked with criminal justice expert Dr. Chanel Jones about her mission to combine her expertise and that of leaders to stop the violence.
I'm feeling heartache for the families. I'm feeling like we definitely need to do something as a community.
Gun violence is once again ringing out throughout the city.
Weekend after weekend, week after week, night after night.
What kind of impact does this have on a community?
It's just sheer trauma for the community.
Chair of Public Safety Programs at Franklin University, Dr. Chanel Jones, says gun violence has a ripple effect. It's felt by families of those involved, their close friends, but also church members, teachers, police officers, and city leaders.
Or how the doctors are impacted because this person had to bring themselves to the hospital and all of a sudden they have to rush them into ER, into surgery to try to save their lives. How the nurses are caring for the person.
Dr. Jones feels the city as a whole needs to take a public health approach.
And that requires, a declaration from the mayor, a declaration from city council.
She's suggesting these key elements.
First, we're going to define and monitor the problem. So we're going to see in the city of Columbus where exactly this gun violence is happening.
Next is identifying who is more at risk and what protects them from violence. Then coming up with evidence-based practices and strategies.
When I say we need to adopt a public health model to addressing gun violence, I truly believe that would allow us to, one, get the funding to start addressing it, to really put some research behind what's going on.
Lastly, really paying attention to the needs and voices of young people and realizing the numbers associated with the violence are more than numbers, their lives. Franklin County Coroner Dr. Anahi Ortiz has been calling for change as well. She told us, quote, "It takes a coordinated, collaborative response to decrease and prevent the violence we are seeing. I have urged this previously. We need an Office of Violence Prevention. D.C., Chicago, and New York City all have moved to implementing one in response to increases in violence. The key is going to be continued funding to keep it going." Reporting in Columbus, Stephanie Stanovich, 10 TV News.
And we reached out to the mayor's office today, but have not yet heard back.